Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo has issued a stern warning to the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, saying he should not visit the state without seeking his permission.
The man will say no gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me, because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody will say, no, Gashishi, why get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.
Edo State is once again at the center of a political storm, this time triggered by a warning issued by the newly sworn-in governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, directed at the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi. In a video now circulating widely on social media, Governor Okpebholo warned that Peter Obi must not enter Edo State without official notification and clearance from the state government. The governor went further, saying Obi's security will not be guaranteed if he enters the state unannounced. His exact words were striking: "There's a new sheriff in town. He cannot just come into Edo without informing me. His security will not be guaranteed. If anything happens to him here, he will have himself to blame." I'm not joking. These comments have stirred heated debates online and offline, not just because of their tone, but also because of the dangerous precedent they could set in Nigeria's already tense political atmosphere. Let's break this down. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State and 2023 presidential candidate under the Labour Party, has become a widely popular figure among the youth and middle class in Nigeria. His visits across Nigeria, especially to internally displaced persons, IDP, camps and communities affected by insecurity, have been seen by many as humanitarian. Earlier this year, Obi visited Benin City, Edo State, where he reportedly donated 15 million Nigerian nairas during one of such outreach visits. While the gesture was welcomed by many, it also sparked concern from some quarters within the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, in Edo, who saw it as a soft campaign move in disguise. Governor Okpebholo is now claiming that this donation, and Obi's recent movements, contributed to unrest in the state. According to him, after he left, there was unrest in Benin, and 3 people lost their lives. He also mocked Obi's signature campaign rhetoric of being a man with no shasha, a phrase Obi used repeatedly during the 2023 elections to emphasize his simplicity and rejection of money politics. He came the other day and gave out $50 million. A man who claims to have no money, where did he get that from? Okpebholo asked. This warning from the governor raises fundamental questions about the limits of political authority and whether any state governor has the right to ban a Nigerian citizen, let alone a former presidential candidate, from visiting any part of the country. Nigeria operates a federal system. By law, any citizen has the freedom to move across states without needing permission. Peter Obi, like any other Nigerian, does not need clearance from any governor to visit a state, especially for humanitarian purposes or private visits. However, governors are the chief security officers of their states, and while they don't command federal police forces, they do have influence over how security is coordinated locally. So, while Okpebholo technically can raise a security advisory or request coordination, outright threatening Obi's safety if he enters the state could be seen as an abuse of power, or worse, a veiled attempt to intimidate a political opponent. From a purely political perspective, there's a calculated reason behind this public warning. Okpebholo is a newly installed APC governor who came into power after the controversial removal of Godwin Obasiki's PDP-led structure. Making bold political statements, especially against nationally known figures like Peter Obi, gives him instant visibility. This is particularly crucial ahead of the Edo 2024 governorship election, where the APC is trying to assert dominance and silence the opposition. By attacking Obi publicly, Okpebholo positions himself as a strongman who won't tolerate any external political interference. It also plays well with the APC base, particularly among hardliners who see Obi as a threat to their continued dominance, especially in the South-South and Southeast regions where Labour Party is gaining ground. But this approach is not without risk. First, the governor's comments may be interpreted as authoritarian, potentially violating Obi's constitutional rights and drawing criticism from human rights groups, civil society, and international observers. Secondly, threatening Obi's security, even hypothetically, is a dangerous precedent in a country still grappling with insecurity, political thuggery, and ethnic tension. If anything happens to Obi or his supporters while in Edo, the political and legal fallout could be devastating. Third, this move could alienate many Edo voters who sympathize with Obi or simply reject political intimidation. In a state like Edo, which has a history of political independence, this could backfire badly for APC during the 2024 elections. Interestingly, this confrontation may benefit Peter Obi in unexpected ways. First, it reinforces his image as the outsider being attacked by the political establishment. Many of his supporters already see him as a victim of state repression. This further fuels that narrative and could energize his base. Secondly, this incident gives Obi more media coverage without him having to say a word. The governor's video is already viral, and Obi, by simply responding calmly or not at all, may win more sympathy and moral support. Lastly, it strengthens the Labour Party's argument that they are being targeted, suppressed, and denied space in Nigeria's political conversation, which may earn them the support of swing voters ahead of 2027. However, Obi must tread carefully. If he insists on entering Edo State without any form of engagement with the local government, even as a form of protest, it could escalate tensions and be seen as provocative. Moreover, if violence erupts during one of his visits, even if he's not directly responsible, the blame could still fall on him, damaging his clean image and weakening public trust. Also, the APC may use this opportunity to push a narrative that Obi is destabilizing peaceful states for political gain, a narrative that could stick in places where Labour Party is still trying to grow. This controversy is more than just a war of words between two politicians. It raises deeper questions about how democratic Nigeria really is. Are political actors free to move and engage across all parts of the country, or are they expected to take permission from ruling party governors before doing so? Does our democracy tolerate dissent and opposition, or is it slowly drifting towards suppression and gatekeeping? And most importantly, will voters reward or punish such behavior in the next elections? Governor Okpebholo's warning to Peter Obi may have been intended as a show of strength, but it also exposes the fragility of Nigeria's political unity. Instead of threats and warnings, dialogue and mutual respect should be the standard, especially between elected officials who claim to serve the people. Whether this move strengthens Okpebholo's grip on power or boosts Obi's popularity remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, Nigerians are watching, and the 2024 Edo governorship election just became even more interesting.